The printing press. We all learned about it in 8th grade history, and, at least if you were me, that it was bizarre that we were spending an absurd amount of time learning about this random piece of old technology. But the reason we spent a god-awful time talking about this damn machine is because it marked a huge moment in human history. Sure, penicillin brought us health and rockets brought us to the moon, but the printing press brought us the ear of the world. Before the existence of this miraculous piece of machinery, if you wanted to share your ideas, your best bet was probably to just go shout in a public square somewhere or distribute about 100 handwritten flyers. But now, you could put your thoughts on paper without giving yourself the carpal tunnel to end all carpal tunnel. The printing press was brought to Europe by Johann Gutenberg, who made many functional improvements to the earlier East Asian process of rub printing. So what was the result of the introduction of the press for the masses? Well, it meant people other than those in power, that good old church and state, could widely and comparatively cheaply share their views. Now, printing was still limited to those who had the means to print, and the audiences to those who were literate, which in that era was relatively few and far between. But still, information was distributed more widely than ever before, allowing more people to participate in the global conversation. The unprecedented power of the printing press was most famously used by Martin Luther, a monk who is often credited with starting the Protestant Reformation by nailing his famous 95 Theses to the door of a Catholic church in Germany. And Luther got them published, that new fun thing you could do, and they spread like wildfire. Now, while I'm not sure you could call Martin Luther a champion of free speech, he did in fact recommend to spite, slay, and stab peasants who took his gospel too far, and then he didn't like when people disagreed with him, insert anti-Semitic writings here. We still tell this story today because A, it's a good story, and B, it remains a strong example of how free speech can disrupt prevailing authority and empower people to question established doctrines and norms. All of this because of the printing press.